I can't talk to my sister. I can't talk to my peers. I can't talk to nobody. I can't talk to anybody in the company about the anxiety and the pressures that I have at the time. One night I come home. I've been starting my company for a few months already, probably 11 months. I come home, we're pregnant, my wife's pregnant, we're expecting our first, it's exciting times. And I come home, my wife's in bed, tears, crying, miscarriage. If you're right, and you've heard me tell this story before. My checking account's down to $13,000. That's not a lot of money when you're running a company. I have nothing else outside of my $13,000. I go outside, I'm walking around, I'm about to lose everything. 2 competitors came to my office that weekend, they told me, how's it gonna feel knowing when you lose everything and all of these people followed you, they failed because of you? How's it gonna feel? That was my nightmare, by the way. How's it gonna feel knowing when everything goes down and you file BK and you lose everything and all these people are scattered all over the place, you ruined their dreams because of the decision you made. How's that gonna feel, huh? How are you gonna feel? And they're trying to shake me. One guy came into my office, I'll never forget this guy. Came into my office and he told this to my face. And I said, who do you think you are? I just got into it with him. I said, you want to come here and tell this to my face on my turf, on my property? Yeah. It's not an easy meeting that I had with him. I asked the guy to leave. You know what's funny? 9 years later, he called me and said, can I work for your insurance company? 9 years later, he brought his license to me. Same guy that said, I'm going to go out of business, 9 years later, he came to me. This is what happens when you say, I am not moving or shaking. You're going to have to kill me to put me out of business. There's a certain mindset to that, right? You're gonna have to kill me to put me out of business. I don't know where this comes from, that walk that night. I walked on, I'm praying, saying, I don't know, am I doing something wrong? What am I doing? What am I doing that's offending you? If I'm doing something wrong, then do whatever you gotta do to put me out of business. But I'm gonna fight it to the very end. And the next week I get a check from AIG for $100,000 and everything turns and we go from there. This doesn't mean tough times ain't gonna show up again. This doesn't mean you're not gonna win some of these battles, but it's not gonna happen because of me giving up. It's gonna happen because I fully went out of business for whatever reasons. I'm gonna do my fight till the very end. That's the mindset. Pain alone, there's nobody I could talk to at that time. I can't talk to my dad because if I talk to my dad says, you chose to start a business. I can't talk to my wife because it's gonna give her more fear and another miscarriage. I can't talk to my sister. I can't talk to my peers. I can't talk to nobody. I can't talk to anybody in the company about the anxiety and the pressures that I have at that time. Sometimes you gotta do that as well when you're going through the business yourself.